East vs West 16 will take place in Tbilisi, Georgia on the 15th of February, and in this video I'll give you my predictions on the upcoming super matches. Starting off with the first super match, Serhii Kalinichenko against Frank Lamparelli, 115 kg right arm. Serhii Kalinichenko last super matches were in the super heavyweight category and he decided to cut down to 115 kg for this super match. Both athletes have faced some very good opponents lately. I think that Frank Lamparelli is going to take the wrist of Serhii Kalinichenko, but Serhii will press him down with his brute force. We have seen Serhii Kalinichenko giving Georgi Tsvetkov a very good match when he did his flop wrist press, so I don't think that Frank Lamparelli will be a problem for Serhii Kalinichenko. My final prediction, Serhii Kalinichenko will win this fight. Next super match is David Adykan against Alex Kurdecha in the super heavyweight category on the left arm. David Adykan went up to the super heavyweights again, and the first match he's getting is Alex Kurdecha. Engin mentioned in a podcast that David Adykan is around 125 kg at the moment, which makes this super match extremely interesting. Both athletes have put Artur Morozov in the past, losing to him, David's match being much closer in my opinion, but as you know, styles make matches, so you cannot really judge based on that. My final prediction, David Adykan will win this super match due to his brute force and explosivity. Moving on to the third match, Stoyan Golemanov against Vasily Dautashvili, 105 kg right arm. For those of you who don't know who these two guys are, Stoyan Golemanov is a legend of the sport. He got wins on guys like Hermes Gasparini, Krasimir Konstantinov, and many more top elite arm wrestlers from all over the world. Vasily Dautashvili is also in the game for a very long time, famous for his victory against John Bozeng in a super match format back in 2012. I don't really know in what shape these two guys are. I assume that they prepared extremely well for this fight, as East vs West is no joke, and I think that Vasily Dautashvili will win this super match with a superior top roll. Fourth match on the list is Batcho Saakashvili against Brett Groundy, 105 kg right arm. Both guys are up-and-coming athletes in the sport. Brett Groundy recently beat Matt Mask 3-0 at East vs West Challenger Series, which for sure brought him significantly more attention. Batcho Saakashvili had his last big match against the current East vs West 115 kg right arm champion Rino Masic, which he lost to 4-0. It's going to be an interesting match. I think it's going to be a hook war, and I think Batcho Saakashvili will come victorious out of this super match. Match number 5 is Daniel Prokochuk against Oleg Zhok, 85 kg left arm for the world title. For me personally, this is one of the hardest matches to predict on this card. Oleg Zhok lost his last match against Betkili Onyani, which was for the 95 kg title belt. Daniel is the current lightweight champion after beating Bojidar Simeonov at East vs West 11 quite comfortably. These two will fight for the 85 kg title, and this opinion might be unpopular, but I think that Daniel will win this fight. I think that is going to be a war, and Daniel will bleed Oleg out and take the title. Moving on to the next match, which is Malin Bergström against Fia Rysek, 70 kg right arm for the world title. I don't have too much data on this one, so I can't really judge, but based on their last match and the confidence I see lately, I think Malin will take the victory. Next match is Oleg Petrenko against Betkili Onyani, 95 kg left arm for the world title. As I mentioned before, Betkili Onyani just won the 95 kg title belt at East vs West 15, beating Oleg Zhok. Oleg Petrenko just lost his right arm belt against Devon Larratt at 105 kg and decided to go down to 95 kg to challenge Betkili Onyani. Oleg Petrenko is one of the few guys who got to an elite level and are dominating with both arms. In my opinion, the weight loss will not affect Oleg Petrenko and he will win this fight, taking the 95 kg belt home. The 8th match of the night will be Vitaly Laletin against Artem Morozov, super heavyweight for the left arm world title. Currently, Morozov has the super heavyweight world title and his biggest challenge yet will be Vitaly Laletin. These two recently faced each other on the right arm at East vs West 13 and Vitaly Laletin completely destroyed Artur Morozov. Artur is stronger with his left arm, but stylistically this is a terrible matchup for him. I think the result will be the same as 6 months ago and Vitaly will run through Morozov. Next one is a big match, awaited by everybody. Devon Larratt against Gennady Kuykenia, super heavyweight right arm. These two already faced each other, and the last time Gennady Kuykenia took the victory home. Now everyone thinks that Devon knows how to beat Gennady and he's so much stronger and all this stuff, which might be true. But we don't have to forget that Gennady is also extremely smart and extremely versatile at the arm wrestling table, being able to pull in all kinds of different positions. One additional big factor is that this match will take place in Georgia, which is Gennady's home country, and this for sure will play a very big role in the course of the match. There are a lot of people who simply become stronger when they pull in front of their home people, and I think Gennady is one of them. I think that this match will be again, like the first time, a war, and Gennady will take the win once again. Second last match on this list is Irakli Zirakashvili against Todd Hutchings, 95 kg right arm for the world title. This again is a rematch as these two already faced each other in the past, Todd Hutchings taking the win. Irakli won recently against extremely good pullers like Evgeny Prudnik, Sasho Andreev and Georgi Tautiev, but so does Todd Hutchings, who beat everybody who stands in his way, his last win being against Yoshinobu Kanai. I think that Irakli got significantly stronger since the last time they pulled, and this time he will take the victory in front of his home people and the long-awaited revenge. Last match of the night will be Hermes Gasparini against Michael Todd, super heavyweight right arm. Michael Todd is on a winning streak as of now, and he has one clear goal: to beat Levan Saginashvili for the #1 spot on the right arm, proving to everybody that everything is possible. This is Hermes' first match after some break because of the shoulder injury he suffered against Levan. These two guys already pulled in the past back in 2017, where Hermes Gasparini was nowhere near the arm wrestler he is today, and despite him losing, he gave Michael Todd a very hard battle. Michael also got stronger since, but I don't think that he is going to cause Hermes big problems. Final prediction: Hermes will win this fight and will face Levan next. These were my predictions for East vs West 16. Write down your opinions on the matches in the comment section below and keep your eyes on this channel. Good stuff is coming.